Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video will be about the MGCD module for the Sega Dreamcast. So I ordered this a while back off of eBay, off of some guy, and it finally arrived today. So the usage of this guy is actually, it converts the Sega Dreamcast signals into a JAMA connector, which then you can connect your JAMA connector into an arcade for. So this is, I think, a cheap alternative that you can use instead of getting a full Naomi setup to play Sega Dreamcast stuff like Capcom vs. SNK 2 and Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And today we're just gonna try it out. So the first thing you'll notice that is that it's got all these dip switches here. And apparently there's a huge list of paper of games that come in for the settings on dip switches for the games you want to try to play. I'm just gonna find Capcom vs. SNK 2, and we're gonna try to set it to those settings. So you can see it's over here, and then we'll try to boot it up and see what happens. Now you can't just connect the JAMA connector into the MGCD. You actually need one of these other JAMA converters that I got from JamanationX.com. I'll leave the link below, but what this thing does is actually transfer some of the other buttons, and plus you can hook your kick cartons into here, and then it will map the kick buttons for the games. So I actually need to buy this separately, and I hooked this up into the MGCD and the other end to my JAMA connector, and then let's test it out, see if it works. Alright, so I've hooked up the Dreamcast to the ports along with my controller. And I'm not really sure where the audio is going to go. Maybe it's just coming out of the JAMA. But I currently don't have stereo audio, so maybe we'll just get it out of the mono audio out of the JAMA. We'll just try that anyways. Let's turn it on. We got an image. This I'm not quite sure what I should be seeing, but maybe this is how it's supposed to go. Aha, I had to actually boot into the game first for it to work, because the CD that I have in here has the multiple games in there. And as they mentioned before, yeah, it does have that timer thing here. I think there's a way to get rid of that. I need to figure out how to get rid of that timer. Let's see if there's any sound. Let's try to get some sound going on. All right, we do have audio. It's kind of low and it's not great, but at least we have some audio. Maybe I'll try to figure out how to get the stereo audio signals out of this and then put it through my larger set of speakers and it'll sound much better. In the meantime, let's see if it plays. Alright, besides the sound sounding absolutely atrocious, all the buttons are working. And the player 2 side. So I had to tell the guy that made the JamanationX converter, that one, he actually had to flip some buttons specifically for this because I think the punches and the kicks were opposite. So I had to ask him to actually do that. It's like custom built that one for it to work, because somebody else from the arcade forums was telling me that theirs was backwards and I had to get him to flip it. So good thing I found that forum, and the guys were very helpful, and I was able to set this up, and now it's all working. And we can play some CVS2 on arcade cabs now without having to buy a full Naomi setup. Now obviously this is running off of Dreamcast, so we can play other games on here too. Maybe I'll load up Marvel vs. Capcom 2, but I need to unlock all the stuff because it's not the arcade version. But yeah, Naomi systems are very expensive, and I actually looked into getting myself one, and they were like, I had to drop at least at the minimum like $1,000 to get it running. And this is a really cheap option. I got Like both of this stuff maybe came out, with all the parts came out to be maybe roughly around like $100 I spent on it. Maybe a little more, but not much more. It's definitely not like $1,000, and we got it working. So yeah, looking forward to playing some offline CVS2. And you have any questions or comments, just leave it in the comment section below, and give this video a like or subscribe to my channel if you like this kind of stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.